Welcome to our program and thank you so much for joining me here on Going Beyond. Raymond Derose is here in my studio today. He has a lovely little family-run, family-owned restaurant in Madhavaram. It's called, surprisingly and rather cutely, the Queen's Kitchen. He's here to tell me what it's all about, how he runs a restaurant, how it began, and all those other little details that I'm sure a lot of us won't even know about a restaurant, a middle-class restaurant that caters to the people of the vicinity. Thank you so much, Raymond, for joining me here. Wanting to start by saying the Queen's Kitchen is a very cute little name. How did it happen?
The name itself, my wife's name, her name is Queenie.
Queenie.
Yes, she's a big cook.
Okay.
Very big cook for our house. From the day I got married, the next day itself she started to serving me very good food. So then after that, to my children and to my whole family, she managed with the very good cooking. So when we started it, why don't we start in her name? Because we have a very good cook in our house itself. So that name will suit and recognize her work for us. She did in her whole life for us.
Was she excited when you chose that name?
Yes, the smile was there, but she was not showing herself that she's like, very happy, joyful and all these things. But that smile
said everything.
Yes, I know that. I can read that time when I said we keep, because Terry also was recommending. Because
Terry is your son?
Yes,
right?
Terry is my son,
Okay.
and he loves her mom very much. So we have to compensate all these things. And we said, okay, we have the Queen's Kitchen. Why we kept Queen's Kitchen? At the time of Corona, we were all idle. We were all sitting and sleeping, watching television. And I thought of why don't we start, because Terry, my son, is a cinematographer. He owns, he got all equipment and technicians, all of them. Why don't we start a small cooking channel, not to waste the time, 1.5 year. The Corona time, 1.5 year, we were sitting at home.
Quite right.
And we started a channel that moment of Queen's Kitchen channel. And the next day itself, when we released the video, there was a lot of responses and encouraging feedback from all my friends and relatives. And this made us to go to the next level. And then after doing all these programs, so many programs we did, then while we are moving on the streets of, Santom, I was staying in Santom at that moment, stores were closed, only the government is allowed to have medical shop and the food industry for a while they can open because food is required. And wherever we go, food is not available. Then I thought in my mind, so we started already a channel. So in future, this business is very highly demanding for other people. So why don't we start a business when we have an opportunity?
It is said that a food business will always survive. Is that correct?
I say it's 70 and 30% only.
Really?
Really. 70% success is there, 30% there is failure. 70%, even in that 70%, they run for a while. And then it's not because of the financial loss they close it. They have another type of issues to close that because of the aging of the people, those who are running and they cannot manage and not getting a proper employees, These things are very hard for the people to administer a restaurant.
Right.
So that is the reason.
Right. Tell me, where did this love of cooking first start for you?
After my schooling, I thought of doing my stenography, I'm interested in that. When I joined in that institute, I saw that only 5 Anglo-Indian women were there. And I joined with them, and I was a little shy at the beginning and to talk in English because I studied in a Tamil medium Salesian school. So that's what my knowledge was. Then that helped me to interact with all these girls, and they also helped me wherever the correction they made it. Ray, hey Ray, they call me Ray. Hey Ray, don't talk like that. Say like this, say like this, say like that. So that's what my basic thing started. And I'm thankful to those people because they are all now in Australia. So there I learned certain
the communication
culture.
part of it.
Yes.
Where does the cooking come in, Raymond?
Yes, then I was working in a press club called a Presidency Club. Yeah, Egmore. I think you are also.
I know that. I know the place.
You're also
yes.
staying there. I joined as a stenographer. So every day morning I have to go and take them. In those days only to the typewriter I have to make the menu. So I go there, I chat with all these cooks. I talk to them, and slowly I saw their way of cutting in the knives and everything, interacting with them. So then I became very good friend of these people, and I asked questions, how you make and all these things. So this is the first part as a cooking, to know how to do, and the interest came
You
from
learn
that.
some basics there.
Basics, only theoretical, not practical things.
Right.
And it is what is happening now. I see people while they're eating in the club, they're calling the cook and they're appreciating, the taste of the food, and so they are so happy.
I know. I love to do that in a
Yes,
restaurant, actually.
yes. The hospitality that gives this club and everything. I do not know that I'm going to, afterwards, after long years, this is going to come with me, traveling with me, because
Yeah.
I'm carrying within my heart this kind of
Desire.
And all. And then I got a job in a company called 𝐶𝐻EVRON, an American company.
Yes.
And because I did a training of pre-C training course, because you are not supposed to go like without any training. So I did my pre-C training course, then they selected me in that company. Wow, there also my cooking place was there, and it was different. It was different from the club. The club is different food and different environment, different people. Here I came here, different people, different environment. All the
International,
international. The kitchen
countries.
setups was so attracting, so attractive. It's all electrical, no gases, no wood and anything. Everything is, those days itself, they started with the electric.
Electric.
But I don't know, because my job is different. I'm working as a pump man. Pump man is, operating the pumps and helping the mates and captains to discharge the crude oil. We carry the oil from Saudi Arabia, Africa, and go to Australia and US, and so most of the parts I traveled in the world. So while you are traveling, you have to stay in the hotels, different hotels they put us, company put us. So I tasted different Korean food, Mexican food, and American and European food, and so many things. So these all the things growing up me, the taste of the food. And when I was there, the ships, I become very friendly with the cooking people. They're all Goans. The Goans are, very...
They love food.
They love food, and there I started to, because you are not allowed to do that. But on Sundays, in your off time, you start to cook some kind of food.
On board the ship.
On board the ship. Then suddenly company put me there, transferred me to Congo.
The Democratic
Congo.
Yes.
When I was there, I was a little afraid to what kind of food in Africa I'm going to have. 10 weeks I have to stay. It's a new place. Then slowly I looked at those kitchens. Rice was there. The beans and rice, this will be enough for me for 10 weeks, and the juices were there, food was there. Then I started slowly getting friendship with these Congolese people and learning with them, because they speak also Italians. Though they are very good in French, for their survival, they have to speak Italians, because the officers, the captains were Italians. So they learn Italians also. So a little bit they speak English, along with the English and Italian. I mixed up and spoke to them. At the end of my contract, I told them I want to do some food here. But they said, no, there is no Indian style of ingredients are here, and spicy things. I said, I'll go vacation, I'll bring back. They said, okay. I brought back next vacation, after my vacation, I brought back all the ingredients, masalas, right, to make it. And one Sunday evening, I told them I want 5 kilo chicken and cut some onions. I already read some,
recipes.
How to prepare and all this. Then they helped me out, and within 20 or 25 minutes, the smell started to spread out to the dining room.
Right, to the dining hall.
Dining hall. There is a new smell, because they eat only pizzas, all the boiled ones.
Yes.
And this smell is
delicious smell.
Delicious smell. Who is making this? And he called the catering head of the catering department. Hey, come here. What is this smell? It's nice smell. It's coming. He said, Raymond, from India, he's making. Indian food, yes. Ask him, tell him to bring and come, because I like Indian food. When an American officer was there. Then we served that food. He started, you must see his face when he put in a while. Oh God, it's so nice, so nice. Then all the people, those who were sitting close to him, why don't bring to us. Then I started to serve to everyone. That's the first day I had the confidence of cooking.
Right. So you learnt the Indian food from the Goans, you learnt the Congolese food from the people there, and then all of this was a starting point for what you have today, right? How old is your restaurant right now as we speak?
It's going to complete 3
Right.
years. Before that, we completed 1,000 days. It's about 2 weeks ago. So this message in the social media to all my customers and my friends, they are all very happy for that.
How many customers would you have? Have you got any record?
Yes, it is there in every day. The minimum 100 customers, minimum 100 customers.
Are you open the whole day?
No, it is start from 12 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the
night.
At night, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And there will be always, there's some break time is there. Break time in the sense, the customer's break time, not the restaurant break time.
Yeah, right.
You know, like in the evening, 5 to 7, it's a time where not much customers will enter here. Sometimes we have to stop the orders. It was completely traffic. We have to stop the Zomato orders. We have to tell at the entrance itself, it will take time if you want to be here because it's too much.
So what kind of people come to your restaurant is what I have eaten there, but what kind of people normally come to the restaurant?
The Madhavaram, it's a place where I have my restaurant. It's the middle class people. It's not a very rich or very poor. 70% all of people are very middle class and a lot of flats are there, apartments are there. So these all the people, they come here to my restaurant, and especially we entertain home delivery. So this made us very much success because very easy. There are elderly people are there, they can't afford to come and eat and thing. Then the message started to go that the Queen's Kitchen is doing a good service for us. They give us home delivery without charging extra charges. So normally, if you go for the other apps and Zomatos, they increase penalize the customers.
Yes.
So they were very happy in that ground also, and the taste. The both things, cost-wise and taste-wise, we succeeded, and this increased. And then they started to call us for the family parties.
So you also do catering,
yes,
outdoor catering?
Yes. We have not entered into the big mass wedding hall. We do a small parties consisting of 150 people to 200 like that.
That's quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people.
We are focusing future for a wedding big, like birthdays and, First Holy Communion and corporate companies and all those things, though people
So you see your business expanding in different directions, I can see.
Yes.
Do you think you would ever actually, at the moment, it's what you yourself say, it's a middle class restaurant that caters to the local people. Do you ever see a day when you would expand it and get bigger and bigger and bigger?
Of course, we are learning also the past history of the other restaurants.
Like in the area?
Area or Chennai itself.
Okay.
When they expanded, some of them, they failed.
What do you think is the reason for that?
That's a big step. They want to do it without planning or anything. And if I have to start, I will do that. I will do that. Once I have to get a place very close where I have my restaurant because my customers are there. I don't want to target the other customer where the other areas, it will take my time too much. I need only my local restaurants where they are using it because my place is small. Right. So I'm looking for a bigger place next time also.
So how many seaters in your restaurant?
It's 20 seaters. And always it is full in the night times. After 7 to 11 it is completely full. In the lunchtime it is not much. It's okay. On Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays,
packed.
Packed.
I get the feeling that you're not over ambitious about what you want to do. You see a future for your restaurant, but you see a very specific direction of the restaurant for that locality, for that area. It's like a homegrown restaurant in that area. Am I right?
Absolutely. Because the customers, they come, other hotels, I see that. The customers, they come, they order it, they bill it, they heat it, or they take parcel and they go. Whereas in my restaurant, it's a family restaurant.
So do you know all your customers mostly?
Mostly by name.
Really?
Mostly by name. And
How
they know me
interesting.
also by name and my son Terry's name. Because when I was not there, Terry is handling. Terry is not there, I'll handle it. And sometimes they're so happy that The way they say that, Raymond, you are doing very good. Your kitchen is doing well. Your restaurant is very well. Very interesting food you served to us with a high standard, with good taste and all. I'm not, boasting myself. This
No,
is
you're
fact.
not. Obviously, your restaurant is doing well. Does the Queen ever come to your restaurant?
Yes, initially she was there, and too much of crowd she can't handle it. She's very helpful in other things when sometimes we have a shortage of people, and she gives some ideas. That's help us very much.
Right. So are you dealing mostly with Indian food or Anglo-Indian food or what? Chinese food? What is your specialty? What is it that you actually sell the best of, sell the most of?
Indian food, Chinese food, permanently it is there. For the Anglo-Indian food, if they ordered, we do it privately and give them. So we do not normally Chinese and Indian. This is the big business for us.
Now, Raymond, when I visited your restaurant, I noticed that you had in the kitchen some North Indian cooks who were producing sort of, pulkas and things like this, North Indian items. Are you still doing that? Is that the way to go forward for you?
Of course, because we studied the market, we studied the customers, and we studied the sales, which area it is picking up. As you said, these pulkas and naans and these all the things.
North Indian
yeah,
foods.
because they can't make it at home. Because they don't have this tandoori oven at home.
Yes.
Because this is only possible, we should have a oven, tandoori oven.
Yes.
So that's what the demand is. The thing is which they can't make at home, like tandoori items, they can't make it. It's very hard. And even if we try with some other tools, but the result will be not like the restaurants are supplying. So this we want to increase in that area.
Right. Do you have any other competition in your area? Or do you
There
see
is.
anybody as competition?
Every place, every locality, the competitions are there. The competition is always there. Without competition, you can't do a business. There is a competition, and we survive.
Right. You talked a little while ago about social media and how you are using it to advantage. Tell me what exactly you're doing. Are you just in touch with your customers? How do you do it?
I get all those phone numbers of my customers, most of the customers.
Indeed.
Okay. I made a group, Queen's Kitchen group. So any new items we introduce, any new food we introduce, we just put on that to social media. And we use Instagram, and we use Facebook, and also, verbal, when they come every day, they visit, and small notices being stuck up there at the entrance, and all this. These are all the ways we market to the people.
Do you find it's effective to do it like that?
Yes, it is effective. It is not I'm saying it is effective. My idea is my restaurant is running. The restaurant is still running. If you're not giving the information, they think whether
How do they know?
Oh, you have to keep on telling that my restaurant is there. My restaurant is there. For you, it is ready to supply food, any kind of food. It's not the idea of increase your marketing. The idea is always the social market. Hold the business first. First, you have to hold the business what you are doing it. You don't worry about it is going up or down. The business, what you did so far, first you have to hold it.
Do you ever get disappointed if sometimes there might be a day when there are not that many people in the restaurant? Does it bother you, Raymond? Does that worry you?
Yes, that's honestly speaking, as a human being.
Naturally.
That naturally it comes. But next day it changes. It compensated next day what we lost on the previous day. We know that because of our experience. Earlier it was there, then first year, second year. Third year we started and looking at the records, past records, that encouraged me. You have to go through the past records. Okay, this week, this day, Deepavali, Christmas, and all these details we have with us always. These will help us. Okay, don't worry, Raymond, don't worry, Terry. It'll come up, Then likewise.
I think you have to be very optimistic when you run something like a business, So Raymond, tell me, did it take a lot of money? And I don't mean to draw you out on figures, but did it take a lot of your personal finances to actually put down towards a restaurant like this? There are running costs and things like that. How long did it take you to break even? Can I ask that question?
From the day beginning, it's a very small investment. It's not a very big investment.
How can you say that? You bought somebody's old restaurant.
Sometimes if people think a restaurant means it's a high investment, so there. I recommend for the people, those who start with a small investment. That's my
Your
advice.
philosophy.
Yeah, that's my advice to the youngsters, those who are interested. Don't go for because we have seen the history of the very big, massive restaurants they make with very stylish, very high standard.
That's right.
And within 1 year, they close it. So you go on trial, everything is on trial. Start slowly and increase slowly and study the subject, what you want to do it. So it was a small investment, and the first month was a little low. The second month was low. Third month, slowly, increasing. Till this day, I'm holding that business.
That's wonderful, but you are by nature obviously a very cautious business person. How often do you change your menu in the restaurant?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. The cost of the market, what we purchase, it increases. So you have to be very cautious on pricing. Any restaurant owners, they have to be very cautious on pricing. Because of the market prices increases, you can't, in the menu, you can't hold the same price in the menu. So automatically you go for a new menu. Because
so that's the trick, that's the secret.
This pricing is otherwise you have to close the restaurant, because you know the market, how it increases the vegetables, the chicken, and the provisions, and all this. Yeah. So according to the thing, you have to see change the menu. You are forcibly to change the menu because of the pricing. And then also, these menus are getting damaged for a while, say 6 months or 7 months. People are opening it and closing it, and it gets damaged. Then in that case also, even the price marketing is same, but we will have a new printed menu, a little bit attracted for them to see that.
That if I come to your restaurant, I sometimes would like to have exactly the same thing that I had there 6 months ago or 1 year ago. And then won't I be disappointed as a customer that my favorite, what is it, Japanese chicken? I love that. That the Japanese chicken is not on the menu. So what happened, Mr. Derose, Terry, where is my Japanese chicken? How are you going to respond to me as a customer then?
Yes, we corrected. For the day you pointed out, within a week, we changed the menu. We brought back the Japan chicken into the menu as highlighted that one separately.
Did you make the cost more expensive?
With the image, with the image of Japan chicken, because that's a good point. That moment you pointed out that, because it can be done by other customers also. Being you are smart, you were just identified that is not there. Maybe the others also, you shared with me, maybe other people have not shared with me. Maybe, okay, let it go that way, they say.
But it just seems like I admire the fact that you're so cautious in your approach to your business. And obviously that's probably one of the main reasons why it is doing so well. You have a son. I know that he's not full-time in the business, and he's actually a very well-known cameraman in the industry. And where does he find the time to concentrate on his father's business, on the family business?
Yes.
How does he make the time for that?
Yes. See, the restaurant works. From 9 o'clock, the employees will come. And when the employees will come, we discuss with them first.
Right.
Either me or Terry. We discuss with them. That's the day starts like that. And then ends with at 11 o'clock. So nowadays, our presence is not required. We made the system like that.
Oh, that's
good. We put cameras and the right people.
Okay.
Very trustful
so
persons.
You've got CCTV cameras all
there.
Okay.
And we trust them. We notice them. They are very good people. My staffs are very good. Right. And they very accountability for everything. The accounts and everything, they are very trustful. So Terry spends his time in his taking a camera business.
Yeah.
When Terry is very busy, then I'll take over.
Right.
And
I'm going to wind up here by asking you a final question. Do you and your very competent son ever cross swords in terms of, do you cross swords all the time or sometimes or never?
Very, very good question.
I need to know.
Every day, it is not.
Oh, really?
Every day from morning to night. That's what we are running the business because of the sword we are within us.
Really?
Because my experience to his experience.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. So I notice certain things. I push him He get angry because his generation is different, and my generation is.
So you're conventional, he's modern, but it seems to work
But
very,
it works,
very well.
and he realizes at that moment he won't accept it. But after 2 hours, 3
But
hours.
will Dad accept when he comes up with a good suggestion? That's what I want to know.
I like it because the suggestion comes
Good for
from
you.
He's into the business.
Yeah, good for you.
When he says talk about business,
Yes.
I'm very interesting.
Okay, good
Because
for
when
you.
I am talking about the business, little bit is dad. Then after 2 hours or 3 hours, he realizes, okay, dad.
Everybody's cooled off.
Everybody's cool now.
Okay.
Then
Raymond,
it is the SWOT
right.
passing is there.
Raymond, obviously you're doing it right. I want to thank you so much for coming here today.
Yeah, me too, Jennifer. It's a very nice. You called me and to have this show.
It's truly a wonderful experience. It's been a great experience for me to listen to Raymond and all that he's had to tell us. I've been to his restaurant. It really is worth a visit. I'm not just praising the restaurant because the food is really excellent. And so the next time, don't forget to join us here on Going Beyond next week. You take care then. Bye for now.